Okay. Uh, Welcome to our viewers and welcome Takuya. Today we continue introducing a speaker for the International Forum Therapy of Grief and Restoration of Human Capital of Ukraine, which will take place on the 26th and 27th of September. You know that this is our second forum, and this year 14 countries take part in our forum. Let me introduce my guest today, Takuya Yoshiike, if I write correct, section chief of the Department of Sleep-Wake Disorder, National Institute of Mental Health, National Center of Neurology and Psychiatry, Tokyo, Japan. Can you tell me more? Sorry, my sorry, a lot of sounds. Can
Mm,
you
No,
tell more about
okay.
your work for our viewers about your institute and about your general work?
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank Professor Rybik and the other committees members for inviting me to this online program, and all of you for joining us. I just want to say that I'm devastated, so sorry for and what your family members and your friends who live in Ukraine are going through. My name is Takuya Yoshike from National Center of Neurology and Psychiatry in Tokyo, Japan. And talking about my background, I started my career as a clinical psychiatrist, and now I am a researcher in the field of psychiatry and sleep medicine. And my current expertise focuses on sleep physiology and circadian rhythms, with the aim of better understanding mental disorders, with an emphasis on affective disorders such as depression, anxiety, and stress-related disorders. And I'm also interested in the effects of stress on the human brain, physiology, and behavior. And so it is quite natural for me to study the health effects of bereavement.
Thank you very much. At the forum, you will talk about empathy. I say you that I read your article, read your research, and I think it's very important. I think it's very important in family support. Can you tell us about your report about your this study?
Yes, this time my talk will focus on the association between grief and empathy. And yeah, losing a close person to death may, yeah, drastically change the nature of the social bond with that person, which will also affect social bonds with other people. And empathy is central to the formation and the maintenance of social bonds. So bereavement would influence the grieving processes through affecting the neural basis of empathy. And in a functional magnetic resonance imaging MRI study, we found a link between grief and empathy, in which prolonged grief symptoms increased empathy for the deceased relative at the behavioral level. However, deceased decreased prolonged grief symptoms decrease the known core neural networks on empathy. When empathizing with a living relative who was similarly close to the bereaved as to the deceased. Our findings suggest that in addition to relieving grief symptoms,
Mhm.
it may also be important to restore believed people's ability to empathize with others so that they can maintain the social connections with family members and others in the important areas of function.
Thank you. I think it is very interesting, and my big dreams it's go to Tokyo, and I want to see how you do research, because you have different culture, and you use other methods. For me, it's very interesting, and maybe somewhere I go to your country. And I will be happy if you can go to Ukraine after the war. And continue our talk. Can you, what you think about forum, about conference, why it is important to communicate with our specialists on with such events?
Yes, yeah. I believe the upcoming conference is necessary and very important for us. And we know that our current knowledge of how post-loss stress affect the brain and the body is quite limited. We don't know much about it. And gathering grief experts around the world certainly help us to learn about this. And elucidating the mechanisms through which post-loss stress affect the brain and body may provide not only a basis for a more objective understanding of the effects of bereavement, loss of a person, a loved one, on human health, but also an opportunity to develop more biologically sound strategies, treatment methods for coping with post-loss stress. So yeah, I'm thrilled to join your conference next week. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Uh, Dear viewers, I think that report of the care will be very interesting. So if you want to join us, please go to a conference. I remind you that it will be held both online and offline, with broadcast in English and Ukrainian, with simultaneous translation. Very difficult words for me, sorry. So 26th and 27th of September, I wait you. I wait Takuya, I wait our speakers, and I wait our participants. I think it will be very interesting. So thank you, Takuya, for your time. Thank you for your work, and thank you for your support of Ukrainian.
Thank you. Many thanks to Rybik. Thank you very much.